Hey, what's up, everybody? I figured I'd come up here and give you an update of what's going on with my Achilles tendon rupture that I had about 5 weeks ago. I did take the surgery route, and the surgery happened about 3 weeks ago. So it's been 3 weeks since the surgery. Everything's been going great so far, just, trying to keep myself busy and let it heal. And that's the most important part is just being able to let it heal so I'll be able to reattach pretty good after the surgery. This is what, if you guys want to look, wasn't a splint, and now they put me in a cast, and this is what the cast looks like right now. It's looking real nice. The nurse did an excellent job putting it together, and I love the color. The color is really nice right now. So yeah, I was gonna do like weekly videos, but there wasn't really much happening during the healing process. So I figured I'd just condense it into like weeks 1 through 3, and with this video, I'll just go over some items that you might want to have when you go through this type of injury right here. So we'll go over those items and see what we need here for convenience here. So I don't have any type of order, but the first thing I would probably get is a knee scooter. The knee scooter has been very convenient on trying to get around. You're probably going to be non-weight bearing for the first 2 months, depending on what your doctor says. So I pretty much got my knee scooter off Amazon for 125. Now the doctor is going to recommend a medical supply store, and at the supply store they didn't give me an option to buy it up front, and they just gave me like renting options. So the renting options are for monthly and weekly. The monthly price is for $100 a month, and then the weekly price came out to $40 a week. So like if you have it for 2 months, that's $200. So you definitely want to go the buying it off Amazon there. And when you're done using it, you can decide to keep it or give it to someone that might need it. Or if you're trying to get some cash, I'm sure somebody's trying to, get that scooter for cheap here, so you could sell it and get it for cash if you like. But the new scooter has been a big help for me, and it's a lot of fun too. Just get your mind, just off the leg, and you're just moving around like nothing's happening here. So the second thing that I got were some crutches. The crutches I got at the medical supply store for about $50 at the time. I did look online, and they ended up being cheaper at $34.99. So if you're trying to save some more money, I would definitely go online. And if you're not trying to do Amazon, I would definitely do Facebook Marketplace. You could definitely get some cheaper prices on there. But yeah, crutches is a must-have when you have this type of injury. So the third thing is going to be a foot shower protector. Now this thing is probably like the best invention ever made. When you're trying to take a shower, you could just put it over your leg, and it just sucks around your leg so no water can get on it. When you're in a splint and in a cast, they're going to tell you, hey, I don't need any water going on this thing or it's going to destroy it. So that foot protector is just makes things so much easier. I know when I first was in the splint, when I first went to the doctor, I had to get some garbage bags and put it around my leg with some tape and just stop all the blood going to my leg from there. And it was just not a fun thing. But the foot protector you could get off Amazon for $24.99, and it just made things so much easier. So that's definitely a must have when you have this type of injury right here. So the fourth thing that you're gonna need is a chair. Now for me, I didn't need a chair because the shower that I have is like a standing shower, and I have an area right over there to where I could sit. So I got pretty lucky with that. But if you don't have that, then you're definitely going to need a chair. The chair is perfect just so you could sit down and be able to clean yourself properly, hit everything, and have no problems with taking a shower right there. All right, so those are the four items I would definitely recommend when you have the Achilles tendon tear. Now, as a concluding statement, what I would highly recommend is to have an emergency fund. Now, I did have an emergency fund, but I had this car that I was trying to pay off, and I looked at the emergency fund and I was like, man, I'll just pull that from there and then put money back into it. But then out of nowhere, I got this injury, and now I'm out of work, no money, and I'm not making any money. So it was a pretty dumb thing to do because, you know, out of an emergency, now I don't have any money, and that's why it's called an emergency fund. So you know, it's something, a mistake that I made that I'm never going to do again. When I do get back into working, I'm going to start saving for that emergency fund first thing. So what I would recommend is to at least have like 6 months worth of rent and bills, and so that you're just a-okay. And with an injury like this, it takes a long time to heal. So that would have been like so great right now. I wouldn't be freaking out about money or anything. But you know, everything's gonna work out, and everything's gonna be okay here. But yeah, definitely get you an emergency fund. And that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope y'all have a blessed day and take care. Peace.